There's been a tidal wave of bad news for Xbox in general these past few weeks. But could things be looking up for them when it comes to an ever so controversial Activision Blizzard deal? Find out. Up next. What up guys, this is Kalo and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. So, this week we have yet another update when it comes to the Activision Blizzard deal, and especially when it comes to it gaining yet another supporter. So what happened is this deal got yet another approval, bringing that approval for the deal to a total of 39 regulators worldwide. This time around, the Korea Fair Trade Commission was the one to approve this deal with no conditions whatsoever. And yet again, another regulator approves of this deal in this manner. And that means Microsoft would be free to do what they want with Activision Blizzard within that region. Now, for the most part, regulators outside the big three, being the FTC, the EU, and the CMA, all have conditions that Microsoft has either met or is still working to meet. More specifically, a few weeks ago, the EU approved of this deal, but that came at the cost of Microsoft having to make some concessions in the cloud gaming department of this deal, but nothing on that game exclusivity front. When it comes to the FTC and the CMA, they're the outliers amongst the regulators, at least as of right now, especially when they're the ones who want to block this deal. And at some point, both the FTC and the CMA will be asked as to their reasoning behind the disapproval of the deal. And as of right now, it looks like they don't really have a concrete reason. Now, the Competition Appeal Tribunal hearing did happen on May 30th, and this is where Microsoft and the CMA presented both their sides to the story. And coming out of it, Justice Marcus Smith seems to be, quote, moving the case along quicker to trial than many expected. And some of the things he said as to the CMA may be viewed positively for Microsoft. And this is all according to CNBC's David Faber. What's even more profound here is Microsoft asked for a July 17th date for a 4-day hearing. And the CMA argued that the date would be too soon and asked for a late September or October hearing. To me, speaking for the CMA here, it seems like they're really not as confident in their case as many would be led to believe here. If they're confident in their findings and had tangible evidence as to why this deal was bad, I'm pretty sure they'd want to bring it up as soon as possible. And as things stand right now, the date to look at now at least is July 24th, where the trial could take 10 days, but that number seems to be coming down to around 6. The end result here is things seem to be trending in a positive direction for Microsoft. I also want to say this now, but this doesn't guarantee a win for Microsoft here, but it's surely a positive outlook from here on the Microsoft side of things. And as per usual, I'm going to pass this question off to you guys. Now that the deal has been gaining support amongst regulators, do you think the CMA approves of this deal with those concessions? I think that's the likely route we take here. But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.